Hey everyone, today is a different type of video. It's a more serious kind of video, more sad video. So, Akira Toriyama, the creator of Dragon Ball, Dr. Slump, and many other works, passed away on March 1st at the age of 68. This was due to acute subdural hematoma. Um, it's really sad because he was someone who really influenced so many people. Of course, you have you know Dragon Ball fans. I didn't get into Dragon Ball initially, but when I got into it, I really enjoyed it. And despite the criticisms that I have with it, it still is something that I truly enjoy and can always get back into and just like watch. I enjoy the characters and I enjoy the designs. But Toriyama also worked, like I said, with Dr. Slump. That was, I believe, his first manga that he made. But he also did other stuff as well, like with video games. He helped with the character design for Chrono Trigger. He helped design Dragon Quest, and I always remember when I first saw the Dragon Quest games, and I wondered why does the character design look so familiar? And then later on, I realized, oh wait, it's because Akira Toriyama helped with that. So he he played a big role in those games, and he also was going to help work with the upcoming game Sandland, that's being done by Bandai Namco, and he was working with the character design and art design for that as well. So he truly he had a very large portfolio, but still, I think the greatest thing is the influence he had because he inspired so many artists. He inspired a lot of manga, a lot of anime as well. Uh, his works have been parodied. They've been spoofed, both by official works and unofficial works as well. And that really just stands as a testament to what he made, especially with Dragon Ball. I know that he has fans in so many different areas. And especially if you're someone who is more in the video game aspect, you probably are more a fan of Chrono Trigger and or Dragon Quest, for example. But I think that the fact that Dragon Ball really just stood out to so many people, I mean, across an entire generation, that people, and even some people who don't necessarily watch anime or read manga, they may know Goku, they may know his design, they might know the Kamehameha. Uh, they definitely might even know Super Saiyan. The fact that people who are outside of the sphere might be able to recognize his works, even if they can't necessarily pinpoint what it is or say what it is. I think that's really a testament to um, a cultural impact that he left behind. And like I said, he also was just like he had a distinct art style as well. Like if you, like I said, I before I even played Dragon Quest, before I even truly knew who Toriyama was, the fact that I could recognize that something seemed familiar just by seeing the Dragon Quest box art and thinking that seems very familiar. I think, like I said, that really just speaks to how how well he was able to design his characters and just do his through his art. And I think that he just was a great artist just in general because um, his character designs have been great. There are similarities. You can definitely see how similar character designs are throughout different stuff, especially with like say eyes and hair. But I still think that he still just made them all look cool. Like the characters, regardless of what franchise you're looking at, like if you're looking at Chrono Trigger, if you look at just Chrono, he's got a cool design right there. If you're looking at say a Dragon Quest game, the characters look cool. If you're looking at Dragon Ball, the characters are obviously looking cool. I mean, it's a shonen manga, so they're gonna look cool. But he just did such a great job, and re- even if you don't necessarily like the stories, you have to at least admit that the art style is great. I think there's barely anyone. There should be barely anyone who doesn't look at the arts and say this is who can't say that this is good. Um, yeah. So I mean, it's definitely sad. Like I said, because like I said, he did something that was great for a whole generation of people who watched who possibly even got into anime because of him. Especially if you were, say, watching it on Toonami. Of course, there were other anime shows on there as well, but that was one of the premier anime, especially for people who probably didn't even know what anime was. So making such a big difference there, it definitely helped. And I would definitely say that Dragon Ball Z was my bridge into anime, and probably even the one that I sort of like before I when I even knew what anime was, it sort of helped me get in deeper into anime because of that. So it had a big influence there. So, but wow, I'm yeah. So it's really sad to hear this, and yeah. So I'll see y'all next time. Farewell, Mr. Toriyama. Thanks for everything.